Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Ellen. What are we making? Okay. Today, we're gonna be making sourdough bread. So I've made sourdough bread before, but I am just like not the most patient person. So it's so hard for me to make. It takes like 2 days and you have to be so patient, and then you have to flip it like every hour, and I just do not have that patience, but I love the flavor of sourdough bread. So while I was at the store one day, I saw these like packets of sourdough, instant sourdough mix. I'll link a picture of it. I saw these packets of instant sourdough mix, and you just use them like you would any active dry yeast for making bread. And I've used yeast to make bread before, and it's turned out really well. So I'm gonna try to use these sourdough packets to make bread. It's probably not as good for you as if you would wait the whole 2 days, and it probably doesn't taste as delicious because you're not putting as much love into it. But for people who have a hard time with patience and waiting for things to rise and turning and kneading and putting in the fridge overnight and waiting overnight, I am not one of those people. So we're gonna make some instant sourdough bread. Not instant, but as instant as you could make regular bread. The kind of flour I used was an organic bread flour. For the water, you want it to be about 100 to 110 degrees, or just like warm or lukewarm, just so you don't kill the yeast. If it's too hot, you'll kill the yeast. Let's get started. Okay, so that bread turned out so good. I can't even explain how delicious it was. It was so good. If you've ever had homemade sourdough before, it doesn't have like the buttery taste of sourdough, but it is like sour, like a sourdough should be. But I will say a few things I would have done differently. I would have used a little bit more flour because it was pretty gooey, and on the second rise, I would have let it rise a little bit longer because I let it rise for 30 minutes and then I scored it and I put it in the oven, but I think it needed a little bit longer to just set, and I think that would have caused it to have a little bit more air bubbles. So I was wanting it to be really light and airy, which it is, but I wanted a little bit like more irregular, bigger pockets of air in it. And I think if you let it sit for longer, then it'll be more airy. My patience level in making bread is like, it's so low. So that's why I didn't let it sit for that long. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I would have done differently. And after it got out of the oven, I let it cool for 30 minutes. You're supposed to wait an hour, but it's just so hard. If you have the patience and the willpower and the self-control to do all that, I applaud you. I bless you with all of the skills that you have. I do not have those skills yet. Let me know if you try this recipe. Let me know how you like it. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe. Be one of the first 12 subscribers. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this bread recipe. Bye. It's so good.